In ancient times, they traditionally did not believe the soul existed apart from the body, and actually for them, the soul was more like the breath. They believed for the first human God created, Adam, from a lump of clay, and then God breathed life into him. And Adam remained alive until he stopped breathing. And then it was dust to dust and ashes to ashes. Which is, pretty much how it still works. Ancient Jews thought that when we stop breathing, our breath doesn't go anywhere. It just stops. So too, the soul doesn't continue on outside of the body, subject to post-mortem pleasure or pain. It just doesn't exist any longer. The Hebrew Bible itself assumes that the dead are simply dead, that their body lies in the grave, and there is no consciousness ever again. Some of the more poetic authors in Psalms use the term Sheol to describe a person's new location, but mostly Sheol is simply a synonym for the tomb or grave. It is not a place where someone actually goes. And so, traditional Hebrews do not believe in life after death, only death after death. And that is what made death so mournful. Nothing could make an afterlife existence sweet, since there was no life at all. And thus no family, friends, conversations, food, drink, nor communion, even with God. God would forget you. The most you could hope for was a good, long life, here and now. And the hero of the Epic of Gilgamesh expresses great agony at the prospect of spending eternity, groveling in dust, being eaten by worms. And even today, plenty tremble before the possibility of eternal misery. There are over 2 billion Christians in the world, and the vast majority of them believe in heaven and hell. You die and your soul goes either to everlasting bliss or eternal torment. And the vast majority of these people naturally assume this is what Jesus himself taught. But that's just not true. Neither Jesus nor the Hebrew Bible that he was interpreting endorsed the view that departed souls go to paradise or to everlasting pain. Jesus put his own twist on the idea. Contrary to what Jewish leaders taught, Jesus preached that no one would inherit the future kingdom by observing all the Jewish laws in their most intimate details, or by following the rules of worship involving sacrifice, prayer, and observance of holy days. Most people today would be surprised to learn that Jesus believed in a bodily, eternal life here on earth, instead of eternal bliss for our souls, but even more, he did not believe in hell as a place of eternal torment. He believed you could be destroyed forever, but not punished forever. Jesus says the future kingdom is like a fisherman who hauls in a large net, meaning after sorting through the fish, he keeps the good ones and throws the others out. Doesn't torture them, I guess they just die. Or the kingdom is like a person who gathers up plants that have been grown in his field. He keeps the good grain, but tosses the weeds into a fiery furnace. But these don't burn forever. They are consumed by fire, and then they are no more. Bottom line here is, some things are just not worth recycling. And in my opinion, he is 100% correct.